The fuck? All right. What's up, guys? Okay. All right. Let's see here. Hello, you guys. How are you? Welcome to All Signs. It's been a while. I haven't done a live in a really, really long time, but we're doing this. We're doing this tonight. First of all, shout out to Vanessa Williams for the first super chat of the evening. Of course, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for paying my bills. And yeah, hey guys, welcome to All Signs. So this is going to be you versus them. This can be between you and the person that you have on your mind, even if you don't have anybody in your life or you don't have anybody specifically in your life. This could be somebody that you meet if that is something that you're open to. Yes, this can be about an ex. This can be about someone that you haven't met yet, or this could be about a partner, somebody you're screwing around with, or what have you. Keep in mind that these are general readings. So make sure that you switch the roles, swap the roles if you need to. Okay. But for the sign that I'm reading for, I'm always going to read you as if you are the first person. And I'm going to refer to your person as if they are the second person. If you feel like you have to swap the roles, please feel free to do so. And what's up, Complexity? What's up, Rick? Thank you guys so much for being here. What's up, Shital? What's up, Kismet? And if you guys want something more personal, obviously you guys can always head over to my website, violettaalexis.com, and book a personal reading with me. Also, keep in mind that all of the predictions and the new and the full moon stuff, all of that good stuff is available for members. So make sure that you become a member today, get access to over 24 tarot and astrology videos per month by heading over to my YouTube channel and clicking the join button. I'm tired. What's up, Chitara? Thank you so much. I am freaking tired. All that time off, and I'm still tired. I am freaking tired. But we can blame it on my Taurus moon. I'm also okay with that as well, and my Taurus rising. I hope you guys are super excited about the solar eclipse in Aries that is happening on the 8th. I'm actually super excited. What's up, Jill? Oh my God. Lynn, welcome to the Dragon family. Put on your seatbelt. It's going to be a party ride. Thank you. I'm super excited. Not only does it involve the North Node, if I'm not mistaken, but it involves my natal North Node. So not trying to shit my pants here. All right, guys. So I am taking super chat questions. Obviously, if you guys don't know how super chat questions work, please feel free to head over to my website, violettaalexis.com, and click on super chat rules. Okay. I'm going with the flow. That's the best that you can do, right? But I definitely feel like this solar eclipse in Aries is asking you to be brave. It's asking you to be brave. It's asking you to take action. You know what I mean? And that is my North Node. So definitely a big part of my destiny. Nicole, thank you so much. What, Kismet? I thought there was Scorpio in that moon placement. I'm a Taurus rising, Taurus moon, Venus in Scorpio conjunct Pluto in Scorpio. So Taurus rising, Taurus moon conjunct my ascendant. Conjunct my Scorpio descendant is Venus, my ruling planet, conjunct Pluto. And then I have Venus that makes a trine to Jupiter, and my moon also sextiles Jupiter. So it's nice. I'm able to bring in money, attract money. It's nice. You mean the total eclipse of the heart? Okay. Okay. You're doing great. Mm. Karmic Karen, thank you so much. All right. All right, guys. I guess we should go ahead and do this. I am freaking exhausted. All right, guys. So obviously, let's go ahead and start out with Aries. Aries, let's go ahead and... Wait, is this... Why is it like this? Can you guys hear me okay? What's up, Carmen? Pluto and Scorpio generation. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot more intense when it conjuncts your descendant plus your ruling planet. Holy crap. You know what I'm saying? An absolute disaster. Um, Shout out to Carmen for bumping my music this morning. I don't know how you are bumping rap at who knows what time that was, 5 a.m., but you know, whatever gets you going. Uh the equivalent of that could possibly be methamphetamine. Um all right, guys, let's go ahead and do this. Let me stop jerking around. All right, Aries, how you doing? This is going to be for next week. What's going on in your guys' love life? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Okay, awesome, Rick. Thank you. I know you'll tell me the truth. All right, let me see. Excuse my teddy bear. This is a bear that my daughters got me for my birthday. I think it was last year. And I just like to keep it with me. It's my favorite. So let's go ahead and take a look. Show me Aries. Aries, your feelings towards your person is the Page of Wands in reverse. How you see your person is the Hierophant. Their feelings for you, the Four of Cups, okay? And we have the World card for their feelings for you. Okay. Let's see. What's that Page of Wands in reverse? The Judgment, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands in reverse. You're frustrated over something that you're trying to communicate about. And it's almost like the sense of impatience and delay at the same time. It's like really wanting to say something but putting it off for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because you're not really sure if it's worth it. I don't know if you just feel like you're going to receive immature communication back. I don't know. I don't know if I really think that, being that you're seeing this person as the Hierophant. But there's a sense of wanting to reconcile something, or really trying to decide whether or not to tell this person the honest to God truth. That's kind of what I'm getting there. Judgment and the Ace of Swords combined, that can be like a truth. And I don't know what the truth is. I'm not going to clarify. I feel like that's your freaking business, right? But it seems like you're a little frustrated, or even because this is Mars energy, right? And so if we're looking at it in the reverse, it could be a sense of being more passive about something, not being so brave to make the judgment call or to tell the truth or expose the truth about something that you want to say. What's up, Fireball baby? What's up, Pinky? And then we have the Hierophant for how you see your person. Okay, King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Why the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? The Wheel of Fortune. This is a strange one for me. And I say that because when you have something like the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles together, this is somebody that appears to be quite committal, somebody who has morals, values, standards, somebody who will take care of you or is responsible, or maybe is a businessman or a businesswoman or whatever the case is. But interestingly enough, we have the Knight of Swords backing that, which is somebody who's a little impulsive, somebody who just kind of says whatever's on their mind, and but not with a whole lot of decorum, right? Not with a whole lot of class all the time. They're a little impulsive. They can be a little cutthroat, the Knight of Swords. And it's an interesting dichotomy between the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Swords. And with that Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you may feel like they have this side to them, but then you may feel like they have this other side where they're too impulsive, or they say things that make you look at them like, I don't know if I really see myself with you long term, or maybe there was a divorce or a breakup, but it's like there's something that this person does. Like, I don't know if you just feel like they're lacking. How do I explain? Like, when people, you've ever seen those people that like have gone through a lot? Like, for example, right? And you can hate it or love it, take it or not. I don't give a shit. But like Mike Tyson, right? Like that dude's been through a lot of crap, and he used to have a big ego, and he used to right? And then he got humbled by life, by prison. He got humbled by his poor 4-year-old daughter killing herself on a treadmill or whatever. Well, God bless her. And then he turned into a completely different person. I don't know if you feel like this person's lacking that, is what I'm getting. Like, do you feel like this person is kind of lacking that, like lacking that humility? Your person's feelings for you, the Four of Cups, ooh, the Seven of Swords in reverse. I'm getting the Death card and the Justice. What's that 7 of Swords in reverse? The 8 of Cups. So this person may be disappointed with themselves, to be completely honest. You could, of course, you could have rejected them. You know, maybe they rejected you. Maybe this is somebody who's just never happy with what they have. But at the end of the day, that 4 of Cups can definitely, with the 7 of Swords in reverse, this can be them being disappointed in themselves because of a stupid decision that they made. And it could be something around, like, if they ever left you or walked away, maybe something that they did during that time that they're regretting, or something that they have a guilty conscience about. You know, but this could also be somebody who's just, I don't know, maybe they're disappointed in themselves because they've also been quite selfish. You know, it's all about them and what they're feeling, etc. But with that Death card and that Justice, I feel like this person feels like they're making changes, or they're getting ready to. Because that is a sense of evolution, that Death card. And with that Justice there, this could be somebody who's kind of feeling like things need to change in order to bring back the balance and the connection. The World card for how they see you, with the 6 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the Empress. Well, damn. Okay. Well, no wonder they want to change. Shit, bitch, I'd change for you too, you know? I mean, damn. This is somebody who feels like or sees you as the end goal with the World there, and in my personal opinion. Now, of course, they could feel like a cycle is closed between the two of you, not in like a negative way per se, but they feel like a new cycle's opening up. They look at you like somebody who's quite giving, somebody who's willing to make the decisions, or somebody who's willing to kind of come outside of their comfort zone in order to create something with them. And they feel like you're absolutely beautiful or stunning or handsome or whatever it is. um some of you could be pregnant, okay? Or maybe they want to impregnate you or get pregnant by you or something. Okay, side note, just for some of you. So, let's get some advice. Now, this could be for either one of you. So, we got House 3, Night, and New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Okay. This is gonna sound a little strange, and probably completely not even like sounding like it's related, but I feel like in some way it is related. I really feel like you guys need to focus on your routine. I know that sounds really weird, but when you are having good sleep, right? That's what this card is about. When you are doing the things that you need to do, when you are going to the gym, when you're eating healthy, when you're taking care of your tasks, when you're blah blah blah, your life hits a new standard, right? There's a new foundation that you're setting for yourself, and that foundation is going to be your personal standard. And so maybe there's something that you need to raise the standard for in regards to yourself. And if there's something that you need to share with this person, I would do it rather sooner than later. Because these are Mercury houses or Mercury signs. Mercury is kind of quick. So I kind of want to say, if there's something that you need to express to this person, I do it sooner rather than later. Okay, Aries. What's up, Mad Max? What's up, Linglicious? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. All right, Taurus, your feelings for your person, the Chariot. How you see them is the 9 of Cups in reverse. The Tower for their feelings for you. And the, whoop, sorry about that, 2 cards. And the 7 of Wands for how they perceive you. So let's see that Chariot for your feelings for them. Temperance in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. The 6 of Wands. Ooh, be careful with this. So you're clearly emotionally driven, and I think that this connection scares the shit out of you. Why? Because Chariot is about courage, and there's no courage without fear. But the thing is that you may overindulge in this too much. It could be because of a lack of self-love. It could be because you feel like you're missing something, you know, and you could kind of feel like you have an empty cup sometimes. But the thing is that you still want a piece of it, whatever it is. I think that with that 6 of Wands, you love adorning this person, or you want their attention, or you want to give them a lot of attention. And I think at the end of the day, you're very driven towards success, but you got to be careful with that Temperance in reverse, because it's making me feel like there's an imbalance. Either you're giving too much or you're taking too much. But that Temperance in reverse can also represent like an impatience. So it seems like you want some kind of success at the end of the road, and like you're willing to go for it. But I kind of want to say, like, don't rush things too much, because I don't want you to kind of crash and burn, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to like tell you what to do, but that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like with the Chariot and the Temperance in reverse, it's like maybe we just need the Chariot. Maybe we don't really need to overdo things, you know what I'm saying? And make sure that you're not giving so much that you don't have anything left for yourself, Taurus, okay? The 9 of Cups in reverse for how you see your person, the 7 of Cups in reverse, the Moon, the Sun in reverse, and Debbie Downer. Okay. Well, um, so Taurus, you may feel like this person is an addict, is a little selfish, self-indulgent, is how do I say, somebody who doesn't always live in reality, or in order to deal with their reality, they indulge in things that they're not supposed to be doing. I say that because we have double Pisces here. And it's kind of around, I don't want to say negative cards, but maybe not in the best placement per se, right? And Pisces can very much be about like addictions, or some kind of escapism, right? Even if they feel sad and they like see their reality, but they don't want to see it. And so they go and binge watch, Netflix for 3 days straight. And it's like, have you washed your balls? And you could feel like they don't deal with problems in the right way. Now, I know that's a really strange thing to say, but for some of you, that's what it is. Fireball baby, thank you so much for that super chat. Um, and you may feel like they're not always super optimistic, but you also may feel like they're hiding a reality as well that you feel like you can't really see. Like you don't really know what the truth is all the time. The Tower in their feelings for you. Yeah, see, there's Pisces again. That 12th house energy, that escapism energy. Sorry. The 8 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. But why the Tower, though? The Knight of Wands. Jeez. They feel like there's a lot of conflict. You know, they feel like there's a lot of conflict, and that could kind of push them into being immature sometimes, or taking inappropriate action, or maybe doing or saying things that they don't, or maybe some inconsistency, or it makes them kind of want to go off and hide, or it's like maybe not knowing how to deal with conflict per se. Now I will say this is somebody who is kind of seeing the other side of the coin in some way, like that they're seeing the truth of something. They may feel like sometimes they need to have some time alone in order to regroup their thoughts. The Hangman, and then the 8 of Wands is Mercury and Sagittarius. Maybe they need to, Mercury can be your thoughts. But I feel like this person wants to communicate with you, if you guys are not in communication, or even if you are, because this person has nice memories with you. They have good feelings with you. And so I feel like they want that, but they also may feel like there are some sacrifices that they need to make. And that could be kind of letting things just fall as they may, and just kind of going with the flow as well, and not trying to hold on to control. They kind of feel like they just need to allow this to kind of take its course, whatever that means. But they do feel like there's some kind of volatility, but I think that they feel like it can be worked through. The 7 of Wands for how they view you with the 4 of Wands. I'm getting like a guarding your heart. Yeah. And then the 2 of Swords, which is Moon and Libra. Yeah, this person feels like you're not playing any games. They also feel like you have every intention to set boundaries, especially when it comes to your family, when it comes to your living situation, when it comes to marriage, relationships in general. And they don't feel like you are interested in playing games. However, they do feel like you're very maybe relationship oriented. So the 7 of Wands can be like, maybe you having some kind of boundaries or standing up for yourself, kind of coming out on top kind of energy, but at the same time, you're willing to compromise with that Two of Swords, Four of Wands. So they feel like you have a backbone, but they also feel like maybe you're partner minded. Opposition for advice, battle. What did I say? Your hard work is paying off. So I kind of want to say, just because there's a disagreement, or just because you guys are on two ends of the stick, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't mean that we can't compromise and come together and find a common ground. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like with this opposition and battle, things will get worse before they get better. But I will say that if you guys are both actually trying to work on it, I feel like the hard work will pay off with that new moon in Capricorn energy. Okay, so thank you so much, Taurus. Let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. It's hot as hell in here. I gotta turn on the AC. Okay. Alrighty. One sec, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at Gemini and their person. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Gemini, for your feelings for your person. Jesus Christ, Carmen, get it together. The Queen of Cups for how you view them. This could be reversed for some of you. The Magician and their feelings, and the Two of Pentacles for how they view you. Let's take a look at your feelings with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Well, um, you're not what you think you are. I don't know what that means. So, I feel like you believe that there's things that you need to work on an individual level, especially when it comes to your sense of self worth and self value, and potentially trying to overdo it when it comes to a relationship. For some of you, you're technically in a relationship with that Ten of Cups, or maybe you have a family with this person. It's going to be different for a lot of you. But you feel kind of stuck in a rut for some reason. Now, of course, you feel very emotionally supportive. You want to be there for this person, but it's almost at your own expense sometimes, or you may feel that way, or it's like you're trying to overdo it in a situation when I feel like you just need to get back to basics. And maybe you feel like that as well. What's that? Eight of Swords, excuse me. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Are you spending too much money? Do you feel like you're doing things that are a little too risky? Are you just trying to take care of this person? Do you want to get into a relationship with them and you're trying to prove something? Like, what is it? Because I see you feeling like you want to work on something, but you're afraid to take a risk, or you're afraid to be honest, or something like that. But it's really, I don't wanna say it's just in your head, but the Eight of Swords is more so self-imposed, so it's like where you may be confused about how to handle a situation, or you're afraid of what this person is gonna think, or da 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 da. I kinda wanna say it's probably not as bad as you think. It seems to me like you're just kinda doing it to yourself because you're in your head, You're just kinda sitting there, you're not really, I don't know. Let's see how you see this person. Queen of Cups, then there's the Nine of Swords. Interesting. Is this person make you worry? Is this King of Cups this person? Reversed is no, upright is yes. No. Okay, so this is a feminine energy. So, well, yeah. So I'm going to be real with you, right? So there's clearly mutual love here, and you feel like this person is very sensitive, caring, loving, sweet, tender, blah blah blah, even maybe creative, passionate, caring. But at the same time, you feel like they don't see the real you. You feel like they don't see the real you because you may have not necessarily showed that part of yourself per se. Just because the King of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this can be somebody who just kind of, and this is a representation of you. This can kind of be somebody who just says what they feel like they need to say in order to get into the door or in order to appease somebody instead of being genuinely authentic. And the reason why you may be not necessarily telling the whole truth or it's because you're trying to like impress this person or feel better about yourself. And I hate to say that, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. Reverse the roles if you need to. And you may be concerned that this person's gonna like figure you out or find out you didn't pay the bills on time or figure out, I don't know, you didn't pay the rent last month or, whatever it may be. Because this Queen of Cups is supposed to be this person, but this person isn't even looking over here. It's like they don't see any of that. And it's almost like you're kind of putting yourself inside of how you view them more than anything. And there are things that you know that you need to work on. And I would say instead of like constantly getting in your what's up, Lori? Instead of constantly getting in your head about stuff, just try to put one foot forward, and try to do the best that you can and make the changes necessary. Your person's feelings for you, the magician, the high priestess, the star in reverse, the 9 of wands. What's that? Star in reverse, the fool. So, I mean, this is somebody who definitely feels like they have everything that they need in order to do what it is that they need to do in regards to this connection, this relationship, whatever it may be. But at the same time, this is somebody who, while they feel like they can make it happen and while they feel like they have a sense of unlimited potential, sometimes they kinda lose hope sometimes, that you guys can have a new start or that things will be different or that we can break away from old patterns or break away from old paradigm or a pastime or whatever it is if you guys have had a bad past, but at the same time, I don't think that that is killing their fighting spirit. With that 9 of wands, this tells me that this person is still standing strong. This person still wants to fight for this if they're not already. So I feel like this is somebody who really feels like you guys are, maybe kind of a power couple dynamic or something like that. But this is somebody who I think has a lot of their own personal power as well. And if they want to make something happen, they're gonna what's up, Andrew? They're gonna make it happen. So let's take a look at how they see you. The Two of Pentacles, the Strength in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. This could be a same-sex relationship for some of you. That's obviously not for all of you. Well, this is somebody that feels like you try to make practical decisions, but you're not necessarily confident in them. If anything, even if you're like a masculine energy, this is somebody who feels like you very much get into a feminine energy, which isn't a bad thing, but it's more of a negative feminine energy. So they feel like you can't really handle making decisions or you get really flustered really easily. This is somebody who feels like or thinks that you don't really sometimes know how to control your emotions or you just say whatever the fuck is on your mind because you're feeling not confident, you're feeling insecure, etc. And they look at you like you need to go backwards, like you need to get back to the basics. And I say that because we have the 9 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles. Even you, I feel, know that. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, right? So we're going backwards both times in your feelings and then how they see you. So there's something that almost needs to be. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, it's like when we maybe, for instance, when we try to take on too much and it's like, okay, let's go back to the necessaries, right? The necessary, what we need to do instead of what we want to do. And we pile it on and act like we're, big shit or whatever, right? When we just need to focus on our foundational structures and build off of that. Does that make sense? So I don't know if that makes sense. What's up, Courtney Renee? Thank you so much. What's up, traveling alien? So we have Taurus, warning. This could definitely be about money. A new start is coming. Well, a new start's coming, but it could be it could be warning somebody here about maybe their sense of self-worth, sense of self-value. Somebody could be a little bit too possessive, and maybe that's why they're lying. This can also be about needing to trust the process, but I feel like this is more so about needing to focus on priorities, because the second house can sometimes be about like your priorities and what you need to prioritize. So somebody maybe needs to get their priorities together, and also maybe needs to be cautious of their spending habits, or be cautious of um, um, doing too much or taking on too much, right? Taurus is the builder. So it's like kind of needing to build something from scratch, or needing to go backwards. A new start is coming. So just food for thought. All right. Thank you so much, Geminis. Let's go ahead and move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person for next week. What's up, Darcy? All right, Cancer, your feelings for your person, the Three of Pentacles. How you see your person is the Devil in reverse. Okay. Their feelings for you, Page of Pentacles. Okay. And how they see you is the Page of Cups. I like it. Let's see that Three of Pentacles. God, can we just not? Okay, there we go. Oh. Are you hurt? Why the Three of Swords? The Page of Swords. Well, in your heart of hearts, you want to be on the same page, or you feel like you guys are to an extent, or you feel like you see what this person brings to the table. And you may even feel like you or they see what you bring to the table with the Three of Pentacles, but with that Three of Swords and this clarifying it, the Page of Swords, there may be something that you're feeling a little insecure about. Maybe something that you saw online, something that really hurt your feelings. Page of Swords can be like online. Maybe something was posted on social media. Maybe you heard something, saw something, who knows, right? But you're still hurt over it. But the thing is that you still have a very deep connection, this very strong camaraderie, this soulmate energy, this getting along. For some of you, you could work with this person, but with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you're still feeling like maybe spiteful, or maybe deeply wounded, or there's something that has caused you to really face your insecurities, like at an alarming rate, right? And I feel like it's because of that Three of Swords. Now, of course, it could be something, it doesn't have to be online. It could be something that you watch this person do, like in person. Maybe you were just observant. Maybe they're at a party and you saw them touch someone's arm. Fuck, I don't know, whatever it is, right? But yeah, something definitely hurt you. How you see your person is the Devil in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Well, you're definitely sexually attracted. For some of you, this person could be overcoming an addiction, a disorder, or there could be you feel like this person realizes that they have their issues. Now, listen, for the Cancer, yeah, we're on Cancer. For the Cancers I'm talking to, you see your person, now reverse it if you need to, but you see your person as very much realizing their own personal issues, flaws, fears, addictions, inconsistencies, whatever it may be. You see that they realize that, and they're taking their time and very invested on how to change that, on how to overcome that, or how to evolve from that. And you look at this person like they're very inspiring to you, maybe because of the things that they are overcoming, or because of the changes that maybe they're slowly but surely making. What's up, Cassie? So this person inspires you is what I want to say. Their feelings for you, Page of Pentacles, the Emperor. Oh, the Six of Swords, the Four of Swords in reverse. What's the Four of Swords in reverse? The Five of Wands. They don't want to deal with the drama, I want to say. It stresses them out, but they rather just detach from it with that Emperor there. Okay. This is somebody that feels like they need to, or that they are putting in like a gallant effort, basically, with that Page of Pentacles. But with that Emperor there, the Six of Swords, Four of Swords in reverse, they're like, we have bigger fish to fry. let's start a business together, or you know, let's figure out how to be a power couple, or whatever it may be. And I think that maybe even, I'm not gonna lie, the Four of Swords in reverse being backed by the Six of Swords, but being clarified by the Five of Wands, kind of makes me feel like this person is still stressed out, either by internal conflicts that they're having or internal battles that they're having, or is still stressed out by arguments or fights that you guys have had, and they may kind of want to like brush it under the rug, even though, you know, there are still things to be resolved. Does that make sense? So, I don't know, but this person like wants to take charge. Like they want to be that dude or that girl that takes charge and, you know, does their like takes care of you, or I don't know, builds with you, whatever you want, right? How they see you is the Page of Cups. Ooh, Queen of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. The Hermit. Why the Queen of Wands in reverse? The Past. The five. Interesting. Look at those. The past and conflict seems to be definitely something about the past. Well, I got some good and some bad news here, right? This person feels like at your best, you are a highly self-evolved, self-aware, high vibrational, attached to or vibrating from your higher self person. But they also feel like you have this inner child or inner wound in you that is quite acclimated. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. Power of the P. Thank you so much for that super chat question. To jealousy, to anger, to frustration, to flipping out, to, you know, and they feel like that's a problem. But it's interesting because it's like they feel as though you have two sides of you, where you're really sweet, you know, and but you may be a little crazy, but they also feel like you're very high vibrational and quite self-aware, and they view you as somebody who they feel a very strong connection with that Lovers there, like something very different than maybe they've experienced before, is what I want to say. But they feel like there's something about the past that's happened between the two of you that has kind of made you that way, or because of your own personal past. The advice is mutable, commitment, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. Love that. So, this is basically saying if you want the drama or the trauma or whatever it is to stop, you guys have to go with the flow of things. You guys have to truly be committed to one another. This is Saturn. This is the commitment card. This is about being able to show each other grace, go with the flow like I stated before, and if you really want this, like you're gonna have to work for it, you know, and be a little bit more lenient. That doesn't mean I'm saying like if somebody's beating another person's ass that you got to deal with it, but I'm saying that it would behoove the both of you to be more lenient towards one another, or to just go with the flow of things and not trying to control everything. All right, thank you so much, Cancer. Let's go ahead and move on to my Leos. I got a headache. I feel like it just hit me in the back of my eyeballs. All right, Leo, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. So, Leo, your feelings for your person, the King of Wands. Okay, showing up, showing up. Five of Pentacles in reverse for how you see them. Ooh, the Three of Cups in reverse for their feelings. The Ten of Wands for how they see you. Well, let's check it out. I need to get another deck. Okay, look at that. The King of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. What's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? The World. Some of you are ending a third party if you had one, or if you have one. Just letting you know. Okay. Um. Hmm. it's interesting. It's like you have two weapons in this relationship or this connection. One of your weapons is a really swift pistol, right? Hot and heavy. It's great, right? Really, really, you know how to aim it. Okay. The other one is a fucking feather, right? I really want to say that there's a part of you where you want to take action towards this person in a very passionate, loving, kind, caring, almost like serenade, romantic, right? Maybe you're like a Venus and Leo or something way, especially when you feel like the two of you aren't on the same page. You don't know how to deal with it, so you might be a little bit more passive when it comes to dealing maybe with not understanding one another, or you just trying to go with the flow and not get triggered, although I feel like you do get triggered by this person quite often. With that King of Wands, though, there's also this part of you where you want to take the lead. You want to kind of be the driver a little bit, and you're not afraid to take the reins. You're not afraid to say so. But when this person kind of barks back or bites back, you have a different way, I feel, of addressing it or handling it. I know that sounds like really bizarre. But that's what I got. Cuz there's some cycle that may be closing out between the two of you, but you're not on the same page with it. Like if this person wants to break up, or if this person's like, "Oh, I don't want to live here anymore. We have to move." Or it's like you're not in a total agreement about something, but you're not really like saying it, or you feel like you can't really talk about it right now, so you're just kind of like trying to show up in love or something. I don't know if that makes sense. The Five of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles. This is for how you view your person. Wow, this looks like Cancer's read. Uh, the Ten of Wands. Well, you feel like this person's. What's the Three of Swords about? The Empress in reverse. You feel like this person's dealing with some self worth or self value issues. Is really what it comes down to. However, I will say this: you do see this as a businessman or a businesswoman, or you see this as somebody who is very loving, generous, kind, nurturing, caring, somebody who may be paying off some debts, or maybe somebody that you're trying to reconcile with if there's a separation. But ultimately, I feel like this is more so somebody that you see, because if you look at the Queen of Pentacles, right, she's more so facing the Five of Pentacles in reverse as opposed to the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands, which makes me feel like you look at this person as if they're more so focused on the solution as opposed to the problem. And this person's heartbroken over something. You may feel like they're heartbroken because of a mother figure. Maybe they have mommy or daddy issues. You could feel like this is somebody who is like their self-worth or self-value has been undermined in some way, or maybe they've given too much in other relationships or with you. I'm not really sure. And that's like a heavy burden that they're carrying, like that you feel like they carry this wound around. And I don't know if it has anything to do with you or not, but you do feel like they're more solution oriented as opposed to problem oriented. So let's look at that Three of Cups and their feelings for you. Three of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess in reverse. Ooh. It's almost like they feel like they can't figure you out. Um, they're attracted to you. I love that the King and the Queen of Wands is showing up. Because this tells me that the two of you are on the same page as far as the energy goes. But I don't think this person totally trusts you. Power of the P, thank you so much for the super chat question. I don't think this person totally trusts you. And I don't know if there's a third party situation going on, or if they're the one that's doing the hiding. What are they doing? Are they doing the hiding? No. I don't know. Even maybe it's just drama that's going on. I slay 999. Thank you so much for the super chat question. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's drama. It could be because I see the Five of Wands in reverse, and that could be them like not wanting any parts of that, right? They're too big for that. They don't have time for that, right? They're the Queen of Wands. They don't give a fuck about what you think, right? They're kind of in that mode. But that High Priestess in reverse and that Magician in reverse is a little sketchy. And I don't know if they're just hiding something or they're having a really hard time trusting you. However, they could also feel like this hasn't reached its full potential because there's something missing. Okay. And they could be having a hard time. They may even feel like the friendship part of your guys' connection is missing. You know what I'm saying? Like that friendship component isn't totally there. Like that strong camaraderie. That could be it as well. Just tell me about the High Priestess in reverse. The Six of Pentacles. Nova, thank you so much for that super chat question. This could just be that they're having that they can't reach their full potential because they're having financial issues. Okay, for some of you, it could be that. So keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. Okay, the Ten of Wands for how they see you. Ugh, Five of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse, and the Moon. What's the Five of Swords about? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Is there something like financially going on? What's the Moon? Sorry, I know I keep the Nine of Wands in reverse. They may feel like you've told on yourself or you tell on yourself. For others of you, they feel like you have a lot going on. It's interesting because you both view each other as the Ten of Wands. They may feel like you have a lot of responsibilities going on right now. You're very determined to overcome them or focus on them. But that Six of Cups in reverse with the Moon, they may feel like you're hiding childhood wounds or that you're suppressing some kind of animosity that you have towards them, or they just genuinely feel like you need to grow up. Okay. It could be that. Like, and almost like you try to hide something, like you try to hide that part about yourself, or if there is some kind of spite or revenge thing that you have going on, they could feel like you try to hide that. What's that? What's that Six of Cups in reverse? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Do they feel like you're a shitty spender? They could feel like you're a little irresponsible sometimes. Okay, keep that in mind. Lynn, thank you so much for that super chat question. So I don't know. That was kind of a confusing reading for me, but water, ooh, illusion, luck is on your side. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the illusion is about, but I feel like somebody's gonna be found out. And I don't know what that is. It doesn't have to be that dramatic, right? But it's like the water and the illusion. It's giving me like very Neptune. And somebody needs to trust their intuition, but they don't. But they don't. But I feel like luck is on somebody's side. Luck is on somebody's side regardless of what move they make. So keep that in mind. But I feel like something's going to be revealed. And I don't know. Maybe somebody's got a gambling problem, bitch. I have no idea. I don't care. But all right, let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. Oh, dear God. What is going on? Okay. All right. Thank you, Lynn. All right, Virgos. Hey, Virgo, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Your feelings for your person. Okay. The Devil. Love that. The Five of Pentacles for how you see them. And their feelings is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And how they see you is the Page of Cups. Naive, I heard. Okay. The Devil, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What's up, Deb? The Queen of Swords. The Page of Wands. Ooh. Y'all got some Scorpio in your chart? Maybe a little bit of that devil energy. Tell me about that devil. The Page of Swords. This person is on your fucking mind all the time. This person is on your motherfucking mind. What's that Ace of Pentacles in reverse? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. But do you feel like you can't see this long term because that Ace of Pentacles in reverse, or there's a missed opportunity or a divorce or something like that, but you can't get this person off your mind. There may be a very strong sexual connection, and it may kind of like fuck with your head. But I like that the Queen of Swords is looking away from it with the Page of Wands. You're not focused on that. You're not trying to focus on that. But I feel like you need to. I'm not saying you got to focus on the problem, but you have to turn around and look at the problem in order to fix the problem, in order to be solution oriented. Now, I feel like you want to communicate. You feel like you're pretty clear-headed about what's going on, but at the same time, there's something about this connection that almost puts you in like this like kid kind of not really sure. It's like you're sure about yourself, you're mentally strong, and then the Page of Wands is like, but wait, it's almost like this. It's weird. It's like you're really sure when it comes to whatever it is that you think about this person. Like you're very certain, all right? You've been there, you've done that, you have your head on straight. But then something happens, and I feel like it's that devil on your shoulder, that kind of makes you second guess something. And I don't know what it is. I mean, is the sex really good, or I mean, is this person manipulative and you just like lose your shit? I mean, I don't know what it is, you know? Maybe you just want a new start with this person. You're just trying to keep it light. I don't know. The Five of Pentacles for how you see them with the Two of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups. Oof. Well, you could feel like this person abandoned you, left you out, or maybe you needed to do that, but you feel like this is somebody who avoids what they did for the sake of peace. The Two of Swords is about avoiding something just to keep the peace sometimes. Of course, it can be a truce. Maybe after some blocking of numbers or some issues, maybe this person offered a truce, or communicated, but at the same time, you feel like they avoid the truth about what happened, which is what? The Ten of Swords. Or like you feel like they won't admit something. But then they like show up with this love, like, hey, love ya. Their feelings for you, Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Judgment, the Ace of Swords, the Hangman. What's the truth? Well, they love you. They took some time to themselves to figure out what they want in a connection or what they feel for you. But they're not really sure whether or not to either reconcile, or they're not really sure whether or not to be honest with you about some kind of decision that they've made or that they're trying to make. With that Hangman there, they're getting ready to make a decision is what it feels like, but they need to pull themselves back first and look at something from a different perspective before they make this decision. And I don't know what it is. But I asked what the truth is, and I got the Two of Cups and the Hermit in reverse, which is making me feel like this person has gotten to some point of self-awareness where they are aware that they love you or that they want to be connected to you or whatever it might be. How they see you, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Star in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. They feel like you got all the gasoline in the world and no vehicle. Um, And what I mean by that is they feel like you have a lot of like motivation to make this work, to offer love, to show up with your cute little cup of love and make it happen. But at the same time, they feel like you don't have a lot of hope because you fear this. You don't trust this. You feel like it's irresponsible to be emotionally driven by this. They're sexually attracted to you. You know, they think you're adorable with that Page of Cups. Advice is earth. Love that. Growth, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Well, this is all about staying grounded, needing to focus on finances and your sense of spirituality. If you go to church, go to church. If you meditate, meditate. Whatever it is, whatever your thing is, right? Freaking seance, I don't know. But this could also be saying that somebody or the both of you really needs to focus on financial growth and practical stuff and spiritual growth as well. There needs to be an evolution on both fronts for whatever reason. Okay. Maybe that's what this is about. So I kind of want to say, like, focus on priorities. All righty. Thank you so much, Virgo. Let's go ahead and move on to Libra. Okay, Libra. All right, Libra, how are you? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Your feelings for your person, the sun, how you see them, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, God. The Four of Wands in reverse for their feelings for you. Five of Cups for how they see you. Tell me about that sun. Ooh, my goodness. Honey, are you good? Because what the fuck is this? So, I mean, what is this, right? So, reverse the roles if you need to. I don't care. But you are so optimistic that it almost feels like you are trying to force it. Or you are incredibly optimistic when it comes, or very confident about your opinion and what you believe and what is right and what is true, and you're not going to change. And I only say that, right, because when we have the sun is great, right? Don't get me wrong. The sun is a great card, but when you're combining it with something like Mercury and Sagittarius, the shadow side, Taurus, the shadow side, Scorpio, Aries, the shadow side, it's impulsive, it's too direct, it's foot in the mouth, um it's like you are so headstrong about this, or you are so overly like nobody can tell you shit. Now, if this is not you, it's not you. Look at your other placements, right? But that is what I'm getting. However, this could also be that you're trying to be optimistic, but you feel like there's a big difference in morals, values, priorities, religion, spiritual beliefs, and you're maybe not willing to change yours. And that's it. For others of you, you block this person because of one of those things and you're happier than ever. Okay. For some of you, could absolutely fucking be that. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse for how you view them, with the King of Wands, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. Well, this is kind of weird. Power of the P, thank you so much for that super chat question. What's that Four of Swords in reverse? Four of Cups. So this is going to sound really weird. Now, you find this person attractive, you're sexually attracted to them, etc. You feel like they have something to offer, but at the same time you feel like they're deluded. You feel like this person doesn't have a high standard for themselves, or they do the bare minimum work. Or it's that you may feel like this person is just constantly bored, nothing is ever enough. You feel like they have a lot of unhealed wounds that they refuse to even address or look at or even act like is there. And you feel like the reason why they're stressed out is because they're never happy with anything that they have. Because it's like that Four of Cups with the Four of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that can never find the gratitude in life. And it's like when nothing is ever good enough for you, or you can't be grateful for the things that you have, you're actually repelling more good things in your life. And so this person may feel like nothing's moving forward. You may feel like this person has bad routines or bad habits as well. And they don't realize that that's stressing them out. And while they're attractive and you feel like they have something to offer, it's like you feel like they need to get that worked out first or something like that. The Four of Wands in reverse for their feelings for you with the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Could be a same-sex relationship for some of you. That's obviously not for all of you. Well, this person is in love with you. They feel like they're being mature. They feel like they're being responsible, but at the same time with that Four of Wands in reverse, they don't feel welcome in your space sometimes, or there's something about this connection that makes them a little insecure. And so I feel like they just want to resolve something, or they feel like something could resolve, or it's like, but they want to show up for you, like they're trying to be that man or that woman, or like they're trying to be emotionally supportive, maybe even a little vulnerable, responsible, trying to hold it down, take care of you, or that's what they want maybe. Or they feel that for you, but at the same time, they don't always feel welcome in your space. Cassie, thank you so much for that super chat question. Maybe for good reason, I don't know. 5 of Cups with the 10 of Cups in reverse for how they see you, the 9 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, they see, the thing is that there's something that you're very repulsed by that this person is doing or has done, where it's causing you to kind of push them away. And they feel like you're quite focused on something that's already happened in the past, where maybe there was a breakup or a divorce, or, there was no emotional support, or maybe there was cheating or whatever it is. And they feel like you're at this point where you're like, yeah, I don't want to emotionally support somebody that's going to do this to me, or maybe I'll do that again to them and I'm not healed yet. But I don't feel, I feel like it's more so you're concerned about something that they're going to do. And with that 9 of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I don't think that they believe you're willing to give this a chance, again, because you're worried about repetitive cycles, or they just look at you as being really in your head and really anxious or paranoid or scared that something is going to repeat itself, essentially. House 4, distance, full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches a resolution. So I want to say this, right? Some of you guys, when it comes to the relationship, for some of you, this could be a long distance relationship for distance to come out. And maybe there's like a sense of you guys needing to close the gap between the two of you. I don't know, maybe. For others of you, this may be saying when it comes to your private life, or when it comes to taking care of your sense of emotionality, there may need to be this distance between the two of you, especially when things get really volatile or whatever it is. And I also want to say that somebody here may be needing to work on some kind of childhood wounds, or mommy issues, or parental issues, or something that has kind of attached that to themselves, or attached it to that person, whoever that person is. But I feel like with a little bit of distance between the two of you, I think that, and then coming back together, if that's something that's going on, I think that a personal issue can reach a resolution. But it's like when you're too close to something, it's really hard to see the forest for the trees. It's hard to kind of get your emotions together. So I don't know if that makes sense. So thank you so much, Libra. Let's go ahead and move on to my Scorpios. All right, let's see. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Your feelings towards your person is the 3 of Wands in reverse. How you see them is the 7 of Swords. Their feelings for you, Knight of Pentacles. And how they see you is the King of Swords in reverse. Lynn, thank you so much for that super chat question. Oh my God, Carmen. I just love you. Thank you for existing for all of us. Everybody hashtag Carmen right now. Carmen right now. Carmen right now. Carmen right now. Carmen, thank you so much. That was so freaking sweet. I think I still have this saved. Boom. We're just going to keep it right there in the roster. It's right there. I didn't even have to write it out. Everybody, please hashtag Carmen in the chat. Thank you so much for being so fucking supportive and also still blasting my music. I'm pretty sure that you are one of the very few 11 listeners that I still have per month. So thank you. I love you very much. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? I'm so dead. Thank you so much, Carmen. That was so sweet. Thank you so much. For real. The 3 of Wands in reverse for your feelings with the Death card, the 2 of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. You may feel a little frustrated. Pisces 1111, thank you so much for that. You may feel a little frustrated, and it could be because you feel like you're very much evolving. You are in your own feelings, okay? But the Death can be like change, evolution, ending. Maybe you're frustrated by an ending. Maybe the two of you had an ending. But it feels more so like you are like, what's the fucking plan? Is what I'm getting. Like, what's the plan? Because you feel like you're changing, you're making changes, you're evolving. But at the same time, when it comes to this person, you're afraid to like make a decision or involve them in that sense of evolution. Maybe you feel like they're not on the same page. But with that Knight of Cups at the same time, I mean, this is a lot of the love is there. The love is there. This is water energy, right? The depth is there, the love is there, the romance is there in your feelings, but like the motivation is not, because this is fire. That can be like inspiration, motivation. Thanks, Carmen. That can be like motivation, inspiration. It's like you're not mm, like it's like you're frustrated, you know? It's like you may have all of this love to give and what have you, but there's a frustration here. It's almost like you don't give everything because maybe you don't feel like they're quite deserving, or why the 3 of Wands in reverse? The 7 of Wands. I don't know if you feel like you had to compete for this person's attention, or if you really feel like you need to set boundaries when it comes to this person. Like you feel, I don't want to say defensive, but like defensive kind of for a good reason. Um, hmm. Oof. So this is how you see them. Yeah. The 7 of Swords, the Emperor in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Cups. You feel like they're fucking sneaky. You feel like they're sneaky. You feel like they're abusive. Hopefully not physically, right? Obviously go to the cops, but you may feel like they're mentally, emotionally abusive, constantly trying to be in control, and you feel like they do it in a very shady way and you don't trust them. You may feel like there's some kind of third party situation. That could be where your focus is. And sometimes you guys feel like you ignore the abuse or you ignore the narc traits, right? I'm not diagnosing anybody. I'm obviously not qualified to do that, but Emperor in reverse can kind of like be that dick, you know? Somebody who's passive aggressive, you know? That's what the 7 of Swords and the Emperor in reverse gives me. Like somebody who's a little bitch, you know? Like if you're gonna say it, say it with your chest, you know what I mean? And you feel like this person makes like underhanded comments or something like that, like shady. And, you know, love Moon in Aquarius. My best friend is a Moon in Aquarius, but this is Moon in Aquarius to me. And they can kind of be like robots. They kind of remind me of Moon in Capricorn, but Moon in Aquarius is a little bit more like weird. You know? Well, let's see them. The Knight of Pentacles in their feelings with the 7 of Cups in reverse, the Justice in reverse, the Temperance. I don't know if I like that. What's that Justice in reverse? The Strength. All right. So, I'm just going to keep it real with you. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to drag up any kind of paranoia or freak you guys out, right? Not trying to do any of that. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm here for. But I will say this, for some of you, this person is very well aware of the fucked up shit that they did to you, but they're at peace with that. They're just like, it is what it is. And I feel like this person hasn't even maybe told you, okay? To be honest with you. Because the temperance can be like, oh, I'm like at peace with whatever happened. And the justice in reverse and their feelings, but it's like they're slowly but surely like working on something. Like they're really taking their time. Tell me one more about that justice in reverse. As long as they got what they want, is kind of what I'm getting with that. Time to strike. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't really like that. The King of Swords in reverse for how they see you with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. This person feels like you will keep trying and trying. This person feels like they can gaslight you over and over and over again to make you believe that you're actually not worth what you are. And they feel like you believe them and then you settle for them and then you always come back. Oh, let's do this again. I'd be careful of this person, Scorpio. House 6, waterproof, believe in the impossible. Kind of want to say believe in yourself a little bit more. This could be a bad habit that you need to kick, that you need to be a little bit more resistant to be honest. It's kind of like because a relationship or a person can become a habit. And I know this because I have Libra taking up my 6th house, and 6th house can be habits. Libra can represent relationships. But that's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit. And I really feel like you need to focus on you, taking care of you, your foundation for yourself, your day-to-day, your work, your routine, your health, the things that, even a good night's sleep, house 6, house 12, axis. And this person may be not great for your mental health or even your physical health, because we don't realize a lot of times that they both go hand in hand. So just be cautious of this and try to make sure you're like, just protect yourself a little bit, okay? Now, for those of you Scorpios who have a great relationship and nothing is wrong or whatever the case, then don't listen to this reading, okay? Check for your other placements, okay? But I'm just telling you what I see for this specific one. So thank you so much, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and move on to my Sagittarius. All right. What's up, Crystal? What's up, Top Flight? Thank you so much. I have Moon and Rising in Aquarius. Oh my God, that's my best friend. He's an Aqua Rising and he's Moon in Aquarius. We both have my Jupiter is in his first house in our synastry, and his Jupiter is in my first house, and his sun is in my 7th house, and my sun is in his 7th house. It's just the best friendship ever. I love him so much. And we're looking at Placidus. I just absolutely love that man. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Sag. I mean, what a more you couldn't ask for a more perfect, like, for me, like a synastry between two besties. Jupiter, each other's Jupiter in your first house and each other's sun in your 7th. Absolutely. You know what I mean? All right, Saggy, let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. In your feelings, the Knight of Wands in reverse. How you see your person is the 8 of Swords in reverse. The 6 of Wands in reverse for their feelings. Wow, lots of reversals. And how they see you is the Lovers in reverse. All right, need to get my other deck out here. Oh, let me move this mic. The Knight of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Moon. Could be new. Well, I'm going to be totally honest with you. You're kind of in and out. You're just kind of dipping your toes in the water. You don't really have a specific direction that you're going. You're just kind of trusting the process. There could be a little crush here, a little bit of love, This is like somebody who's just flying by the seat of their pants. That's pretty much all that actually is. There's not much more to it. It just seems like you're just having a good time, you know? Tell me about that moon. Let me just see. The Chariot in reverse. Oh, there's a fear here. Is what it might be. So it's like you may have a fear of getting too involved or getting too deep with somebody. I could definitely see that. Or even if you're trusting yourself really, but I kind of want to say like I don't think you know what you're doing. Like you know what you're doing, but you don't really know what you're doing. And sometimes that's okay, right? But you have a gun and you're just kind of firing it everywhere. Pew 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 like an old western movie, and seeing what it hits. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carmen for the gift, by the way. 8 of Swords. Oh boy. In reverse for how you see your person with the 3 of Swords. The Knight of Wands. You both have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Woo. What is going on here? Are you guys like matching energies? Well, you see, this is somebody who's pretty heartbroken. I don't know if it's over you or over your own inconsistencies. 3 of Swords, Knight of Wands in reverse. But you don't feel like this person is fucking moving. You probably even maybe think that this person is a little flighty or a little pissed, a little stubborn. Okay. And it's because they're hurting over something. What's the 3 of Swords? The 10 of Wands in reverse. Something got to be too much for them, is how you're saying it. And you just feel like that this is a pretty straight to the point reading, if I'm going to be honest with you. You don't feel like they're stuck. Like it's interesting because it's there's a sadness here, there's a heartbreak here, at least for how you see them. But the 8 of Swords in reverse is like, fuck that, I'm not stuck on that. I know what I'm doing, but at the same time you look at them like they really don't. Like they secretly care about what you think, or they're trying to get your attention, or whatever the case is, whether that's true or not. So, in their feelings for you, 6 of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. If anything, I don't think that this person wants any unwanted attention. If anything, they're like, okay, I need to focus on my money. I need to focus on my goals. I need to blah, 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 blah. And I think that this is somebody who's deciding to kind of hold back for whatever reason. It's almost like they don't want the drama, or they don't want some kind of attention. Good night, Carmen. Thank you. Um, this person looks commitment minded to me, to be honest. Could be reversed, but this person looks like they're commitment minded. They're like, "Oh, I don't want that drama shit, Like I want a partner. Whether this is a male or a female. This is pretty straight to the point. I'm sorry to make it so short, but this is it's pretty straight to the point. They view you as the Lovers in reverse, the 4 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the 8 of Cups. Well, they feel like you're sexy, that's for sure. They feel like you're pretty sexy, but they feel like you blame them for everything. They feel like you blame them for everything, and they don't feel like you're connecting with them. They feel like you're kind of taking time out, healing yourself, looking like a bad bitch or a badass motherfucker, right? And you're walking away. That's what they feel like you're doing, or that you have walked away. But they feel like you kind of blame them, you know? That's what I got for you. I don't know. The moon, isolation, and conclusions are within reach. Okay. Needing to trust ourselves, needing to spend some time alone. Or if somebody here is spending too much time alone, really needing to think about that and ask yourself, is that wise? Is that something that is good for my emotions? I do think that either A, somebody needs to trust themselves more and actually spend more time alone to figure these things out and get their emotions in check, get in touch with their intuition. Or if somebody's spending too much time alone, they need to not do that. And whichever one that is for you, you're going to know which one you are. That's how you're going to get your answers. Okay. But I feel like it's more so like keeping to yourself is a big theme here. So thanks, Sag. Sorry, I know that was kind of a straight to the point, weird reading, but that's what I got for you. So let's go ahead and now take a look at Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Capricorn. Let's see you and your person. Your feelings, Queen of Cups in reverse. How you see your person is the Hangman in reverse. Their feelings for you is the Six of Cups, and how they see you is the Page of Wands. Let's take a look at your feelings with that Queen of Cups in reverse to the Temperance, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands in reverse. Well, that Queen of Cups in reverse tells me that there's some emotional issues kind of going on that I think that you're slowly but surely working out. You may feel like you need to talk about some things to this person, which is interesting because whatever like distrust that you're currently going through or whatever emotions you're feeling, I feel like you're being pretty patient with yourself. I feel like you are not afraid to talk about whatever your frustrations are or whatever your distrust is. Why is that Three of Wands in reverse? You're stuck in a crossroads. You're stuck in a crossroads and you're not feeling confident enough to make that decision. Um, I think that you may be getting ready to kind of cut something out, or you may be getting ready to tell a swift truth about how you feel or about the fact that you want to make a decision, but you feel like you can't because of A, B, or C. And a huge focus on this connection is distrust. And um it's interesting because it's like you're at peace. I know that's going to sound weird, but it's like you are at peace with the fact that you are feeling this way. Let me put it like that. But you still want to talk about it. And it's almost like you feel as though you can't move forward until this decision is made. And in order to that, you have to talk about it, right? How you see your person is the Hangman in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the World in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. You may feel like they're not even really focused on this sometimes. Power of the P, thank you so much for that tip. You may feel like they're not even focused on this sometimes. You may feel like they're distracted, putting their head down, focusing on their day-to-day work routine, etc. And I'm not trying to say that's somebody who's distracted, but it's like not focusing on this sometimes. And you kind of are looking at them like, hello, like we have things that we need to talk about, right? We have things that are unfinished. We have things that we need to discuss. And you may feel like this person is too busy trying to control everything, focusing on stupid little details that don't fucking matter. Or you may feel like this is somebody, thank you so much, Power of the P, somebody who refuses to see the light or refuses to see their own issues or refuses to see your perspective on things, and you feel like this is somebody who plays victim or who acts like they're stuck in a rut or blah blah blah, when like really all they have to do is take care of it or take the blindfold off. Like there's a solution and you feel like they just rather marinate in the problem, when the problem, you see it as the problem being within them. The Six of Cups for their feelings for you, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse. I feel like this person has a bit of growing up to do with that Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Although I will say that they think about you often. This is somebody who has good memories with you. Somebody who feels like you were a blessing or are a blessing in their life. Six of Cups can be like a blessing from the universe, blessing from God. But they feel like you guys aren't always on the same page. But the thing is that they still want to put in the effort. They're still interested in putting in the effort. But what's that Magician in reverse? Let me just make sure. The Seven of Cups in reverse. But they feel like something is missing. They doubt themselves. This person doubts themselves. I need one more on that Magician in reverse. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Kismet, thank you so much for that super chat question. Really appreciate it. I will say this, Capricorn, be careful that this person isn't like putting into this just to get something out. Now, listen, let's keep it real, right? Every connection is transactional in some way. It just is, okay? Whether we like to believe that or not. And I do feel like there's a little bit of a transactional energy going on here. Like, oh, if I do this, they'll do this. It kind of is what I'm getting with that. So just be cautious. But I don't think it's like, ooh, evil mastermind coming to, plant world domination. I mean, whatever, right? How they're viewing you is the Page of Wands with the Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. What's the Ten of Swords? So the Page of Wands can represent somebody who's not really super confident in something. And they may feel like you're not confident in this because of a past betrayal, either that you did or that they did. Okay. And it could have been around infidelity for some of you. And they kind of are not, they're looking at you like you're a little insecure to really get things started, to welcome them in your space, to take a leap of faith, to take a risk, to make a change. And they feel like you're almost kind of stuck here, like stuck in the connection for some reason. That's what I'm getting with that for some strange reason. It, I'm almost like how they see you is almost like a timid cat. Like a cat that's been like abused by a human before and is now like doesn't, you know what I mean? Advice is yang, gifts, expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Well, maybe something around the solar eclipse here on April 8th. Okay, so somebody needs to stop fucking around. And I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if this person. I really don't give a shit. But what it's saying is that somebody needs to be proactive. Somebody needs to move forward and needs to actually start doing something with the gifts that they've been given. And that's when somebody can expect powerful change because something is going to happen for that person. And I don't know if that's you, them, the both of you, whatever it is. So that's what I got for you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Aquarius. All right. All right, Aquarius, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Your feelings, Ace of Cups in reverse. How you see your person is the King of Wands, and their feelings for you is the Devil in reverse. And then we have the Two of Pentacles for how they perceive you. We have the Six of Wands in their feelings in your feelings with the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so I'm gonna put it like this, right, Aquarius, and don't be mad at me. I feel like your cup is a little empty. And you're trying to give to yourself, but I want to say be careful of how you are giving to yourself because it's almost like you think you're giving to yourself, but you're actually emptying your own cup because it's like you're trying. Don't be mad at me, but it feels like you're trying to prove something to this person, or you're trying to overdo it, or because like you're trying to prove something. Like, you know how they say, don't go broke trying to look rich. It's kind of like that. And it could just be that you're overexerting yourself. You're maybe giving too much to try to make this person love you or make them think a certain way about you. And we all do that in one way or another, right? Cosmic Sparkles, thank you so much for that super chat question. But you like the I'm just gonna be real. You guys like the attention. You guys like the attention. You like the conversation. You're feeling a little flighty when it comes to this person. Even like you like the attention. It makes there's something about God. This almost feels like an addiction. Like it's strange. It's like you get a hit of oxytocin or something when you, I don't know, post a sexy pic on Instagram and they like it, or you know what I mean? Like it's but just don't kill yourself trying to show them something. Make them think that you're wifey or hubby or I don't, does that make sense? King of Wands for how you view this person. Five of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, there's definitely a sexual attraction here that you have for them. You may feel like they're very, a go-getter or somebody who's a little flirty, sexy, uh, maybe even a little provocative. Strange that I'm hearing that word, but that Five of Cups with that Six Swords in reverse, you may feel like this person has some regrets around something. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want to like show them, you know what I mean? Because they did something shitty to you. And you feel like this is somebody who has a hard time changing, but it just may be that you're looking at them like, well, you can't change the past. Like what you did is what you did, you know? But with that Seven of Pentacles, you may feel like they're taking a really long time to make a decision about the connection, like whether or not to resolve something, whether or not to move on. What's that Five of Cups? The Knight of Swords. Did they say something to trigger you? Knight of Swords in reverse. Were they too passive before in the past? Were they triggered in the past and they said something stupid? I love attention. Shit. Everybody low key loves attention, honey. Okay. When they get it from the right person, right? Their feelings for you, the Devil in reverse with the Emperor. Whoa. Five of Wands in reverse and the Strength in reverse. This person has quite a bit of pride, but it's not the kind of pride where they're like, "I'm gonna fight with you to prove a point." It's like the type of pride where they're like, "I'm above it. I'm not gonna fight with you because of my pride. I'm not gonna give you that energy because of my pride. I'm just being real with you." This feels like a very masculine individual, and this is somebody who's very well aware of their own issues, very well aware of yours, even. Okay, whatever those may be. This is somebody who's kind of like detaching from their emotions or being like, "I have bigger fish to fry than to be in some kind of drama or be addicted to porn or I don't know, whatever their issue is." And this is somebody who's like feeling like alpha shit. I know that sounds really strange. What's that Devil in reverse? Four Cups in reverse. Where this person was like, I hate using the word simp. I think it's so stupid to use that word. It's such a like word to I don't know. I feel like betas use that word when they talk about respectful men. It's like shut the fuck up. Vanessa Williams, thank you so much for that super chat question. But if this person was like mopey, ungrateful, when like I don't get any girls or I don't make enough money, like this is somebody's like, yeah, fuck that. I don't want to be like that anymore. Like I want to be like this person wants to evolve or take charge or you know what I'm saying? That's maybe not something that you want to hear, but that's what this looks like to me. But they still, I feel like their weakness is their ego. Like you know how every hero like has its kryptonite or whatever. Kind of feel like that's what's going on. So we have the Two of Pentacles for how they see you with the Nine of Swords, the Star in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. They look at you like, okay, you sit there and act like you're good and you're handling all of this and you're doing just fine. But they look at you like you are sweating shit. Okay, whether that's true or not. They feel like you are sweating shit. You are not hopeful. Don't want to let this go. You don't want something to change, or you just don't want to let it go. You want to almost hold on to the conflict, but you know, and whether that's true or not, Deborah, thank you so much for that super chat question. Whether that's true or not, it's like, that's how they see it. And they're almost looking at you like, oh, you're not going to bring me down to that. You're not going to make me do that. You're not going to make me argue with you, or you make me post certain things, or, you know, I don't know. Mars, God, insight. It's time to take action. Wow, double Aries energy. Somebody may be needing to tone down their ego, but this could also be about needing to deal with conflict, or even put the shoe on the other foot when dealing with conflict. I do think that it's time to take action when it comes to seeing something for what it is, someone seeing themselves for who they are, or seeing just the situation for what it is, the reality of it. And someone needs to keep it moving. And I don't know who that is. The both of you, I don't know. Ooh, I felt like that was a touchy reading. I feel like that was a really touchy reading. So thank you, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and move on to my Pisces. All right, Pisces, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Your feelings. Aw, 10 of Cups. Oh, God, this freaking cord, man. The Lovers in reverse for how you see your person. The Queen of Swords in reverse for their feelings. The King of Cups in reverse for how they see you. Yikes. Okay, so this could be reversed. Okay, this top person could be the masculine. Keep that in mind. Tell me about that 10 of Cups, the Judgment in reverse, the 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups in reverse. What's the Judgment in reverse? The 9 of Wands. Well, I will say this, right? So let's say the good first. And you feel very emotionally supported by this person. This could be a romantic relationship. You are in love with this person. You feel valued by them, and you want to maintain that. But at the same time, I feel like you're quite guarded around something that happened in the past, or you're quite guarded around taking accountability for something that could potentially cause some to kind of disconnect. Maybe not being totally honest about something that happened in the past, or it could just be that you're having a hard time making a decision on something, and I feel like you don't want to fight a war, which is a really weird thing to say, but it's like that Judgment in reverse with that 9 of Wands. You may have been really defensive around this person and actually misjudged them, potentially. You may feel like, or you may even feel like you've been misjudged. It's hard to say. But I don't think that you're trying to really focus on that. And the only reason I'm saying that is because you can see, like, these two girls on the 10 of Cups, they're looking in the sky, bitch. They're not focused at the Judgment in reverse. The 7 of Wands is looking at the 2 of Cups in reverse. How do we come back together? How do we make it work? How do I connect with you again? But at the same time, feeling even misunderstood, maybe. Maybe you're feeling misunderstood. Maybe you're the one that's feeling judged or misunderstood. And you keep trying to fight for this relationship, or you want to. Lovers in reverse for how you see your person with the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords, the Justice. You may feel like this person has a hard decision, like, or has a hard time making a decision around you specifically. But I don't think that's it. I think, what's the Lovers specifically? The Sun in reverse. You feel like this person doubts you. You see them as somebody who doubts you a lot, somebody who's not super optimistic about, like, this connection and where it could go. Although you feel like this person has a couple of sides to them. You feel like they are somebody who's very sweet and will serenade you, or is maybe creative or sensitive or loving, somebody who will take action towards you. But it's almost like you look at them like they don't believe in the higher vibration of this at times, or that maybe they don't necessarily or particularly act on it. Because I'm looking at that King of Swords and the Justice. You may feel like this person can be a little cold or be a little forthright. This is what it is. This is how it's going to be. This is exactly what I'm deciding to do. And that could kind of like maybe rub you the wrong way. And even if you look over here, you see that 7 of Wands facing this. Like maybe you're feeling a little defensive around that. Like, ugh, I don't fucking like that, you know? For others of you, you may feel like this person has a masculine energy around them that is advising them about you. For some of you, you went through a court case with this person. Okay, side note. That's obviously not for all of you. What's up, Tom? What's up, Eddie? So then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse for your person's feelings. Ooh, with the Empress, the 5 of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Well, you pissed this person off. you definitely piss this person off. They didn't get something that they want at the end of the day. And they're at this point where they're like, fuck that. I know what I deserve, or, well, I don't know I don't know, maybe this person's totally delusional. I have no idea, but this is somebody who feels like, no, I don't need to come to anybody, or I don't need to do all this work to be valued or be understood. Like, I'm pissed. This person has pissed me off, but I'm going to focus on my sovereignty. Because if you look at that Queen of Swords, yeah, she's pissed, but she's pissed off on her own. The Empress is looking this way. I didn't get what I want. It is what it is. And it's almost like this person feels as though they didn't get what they wanted because they fought too hard to get what they wanted. Does that make sense? Instead of just like allowing something to come to them, maybe. But I'm not gonna lie, this person feels like the shit. Like this is somebody who is like, no. Like really with their crown on, honey. Really with their crown on. King of Cups in reverse for how they see you. The Hermit, the Hierophant in reverse. Oh boy, and the Death card. Those are some strong. There's a lot of major arcanas here. So I'm getting a couple of different messages, right? On one hand, this is somebody who feels like you're quite manipulative. Somebody who's manipulative, somebody who will say whatever the fuck they got to say in order to get what they want. And they feel like you're very well aware of that, but you're too stubborn to fucking change. But they feel like there's some kind of external circumstance that happened or is going to happen that has forced you to change, or that is going to force you to change. Now, of course, that death card could just simply be an ending. This ended because blah, blah, blah. Well, this ended because why? They may feel like this has ended because you will literally say whatever in order to get your way. And they feel like you're so stubborn or so headstrong around who you are and what you believe in and your values, your morals, your religion, your spirituality. I don't know, whatever the thing is, that they feel like that's the reason why it ended. Now, let's talk about the good. Now, it could just be that this is somebody who feels like you have pulled back a little bit, or you have the ability to sometimes be a little spiteful, or maybe a little, I don't want to say vicious. I don't feel like that's the right word. Could be, but a little emotionally immature sometimes when you get riled up or when you're tested. And they may feel like you're very well aware of that. And maybe you're taking some time to yourself and kind of going through a dark night of the soul, or you've gone through one, or you're going to go through one, or whatever the case is. Why the Death card? The 5 of Pentacles. Could be a change in money, but I feel like this is more so like somebody left the other person out. But see, the thing is that the Death card is something external from you that you don't really have control over. So maybe this person ditched you out and you really had no choice but to either evolve or die, right? So to speak. I don't know if that makes sense. And I don't even know if that's true. That's just what I'm seeing. Capricorn, self-interest, and the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. Well, this is the advice, and this could be for you or them or the both of you. Well, this could be definitely telling somebody that they need to take initiative in their own life and get fucking serious about what their interests are. Okay, whatever their self-interests are. They need to get really real about that. They need to buckle down. They need to hunker down. Even if this is something like you know, I really want this relationship back, but I know that I need to do work on myself. So I need to take the time and take the effort into my schedule, and I need to talk about it. And I need to hire a therapist, and that's it. You know, it can be something like that. For others of you, it may be telling someone to set boundaries with another person because all they give a fuck about is themselves, and that is somehow going to be revealed to someone. Okay. So that's what I got for you. So thank you guys so much. I'm running out of room. I am going to now shuffle these cards so we can do super chat questions. All right, let's just do this. Let me go ahead and shuffle these. Shout out to Carmen for the hundo. What's up, Necessary Truths? If you guys want over 24 videos plus per month, you can join my members program. You can check out my astrology and all my individual tarot readings there by heading over to my YouTube channel and clicking the join button, okay? All right, super chat answers. Damn, I used damn near 3 freaking decks today. I need to take off this Pisces sign. Did I delete the freaking? Yes, I did. Wait, did I? Hey. Didn't. I can't figure out how to upgrade. I think if you click the join button again, if you do it all over again, it should allow you to. All right. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Woo! Okay, let's see here. All right, guys. All right, let's do it. Vanessa Williams, Leo Man and I went back in no contact. He was back in my socials again last night, wanting to know his feelings and intentions towards me at this moment. Show me the Leo's feelings towards Vanessa right now. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. What's the High Priestess in reverse? The Three of Cups in the Three of Cups in the upright. Well, he feels like something isn't working, like something isn't good for long term potentially, or can't reach its fullest potential, or it's like you guys have a hard time even coming together and getting along. But at the same time, he wants some kind of opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles. He wants to plant something. But he may be having like a third party in the background. Okay, with that High Priestess, because High Priestess and Risk can represent like a secret. I want that Three of Cups there. Intentions towards Vanessa. The Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Swords. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Oh, he's like going with the flow. His intent is to like go with the flow, act nonchalant, but like low key, he's trying to get back in your graces. Sagittarius is your advice. Wrath. Oh God. Take time to breathe out. So I kind of want to say, like, I really feel like this is going to test you. Um, and if you keep going back to this, it's going to continuously test you. Now, if you want to be tested, all well and good. But I feel like with that Sagittarius vibe, it's trying to tell you to be not necessarily optimistic about this. That's not what I'm saying, but be more confident in self, to not get yourself too involved, or to get you to a point where it pushes you into a point of wrath or anger or frustration or what have you. This is probably telling you, with the take time to breathe out, that you might need a little bit of a break from this fucker. So just, don't, if this person is if this person is making you question your own sense of self-worth and all of that stuff, God probably didn't send this person. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. Chitara, what are Jay's feelings and intentions towards me? Thank you. I got you. Feelings? The Sun in reverse and the Chariot. What about intentions? The Empress in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person's like overly confident, I think, and a little bit egoic, if I'm going to be honest. And I feel like this is the type of person who is quite driven by their ego or driven by their pride. And while I think that they feel like they want a victory towards this, at the same time, with the intentions, I don't really like this, because this is making me feel like this is somebody who is wanting you to kind of do most of the work, even though they don't really appreciate it. Empress in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't appreciate they're not picking up what you're putting down, but their ego is so bleh that they're just willing to let you work yourself to death. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Shout out to always smile Lynn for becoming a dragon. Nicole, how does David feel about me? Why did he stop texting? How does David feel about Nicole? Well, he maybe wants to plant a seed, but on his own terms. Like, this is somebody who's only willing to have an opportunity if he can control everything and have you under his thumb. Why did he stop texting? Three of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords. He's hiding a third party and he wants to avoid the drama. But I don't really care for this person's vibe. So please just be cautious. Karmic Quarren, Jesus Christ. Is the Aquarius I'm with now the one for this Virgo? The Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, the Judgment, and the Six of Swords. No, I don't think so. But I think that this is somebody who's going to make you realize a lot of things about yourself, things that you have suppressed or things that you didn't realize, like when it comes to addiction, self-sabotaging behaviors, fears, whatever it is. I think at the end of the day, this is supposed to teach you some kind of self-worth or self-value in some way, and that you don't need to work so hard to make something work. And I think this is going to, I feel like at the end, you're going to end up moving on. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, but I think that because the Judgment brings back things from the dead, it brings what? The devil. Do I think the sex is good or could be good? Yes, probably. But this is somebody who's supposed to awaken something in you, that is supposed to trigger something in you to bring something back that maybe you've suppressed or forgotten about. That is an issue for you that you don't realize is currently affecting your subconscious patterns. And I feel like he's supposed to help you resolve this within self. Thank you so much, Karen. Nicole, how does the Pisces currently feel about me? It feels like you guys are repeating a cycle. Six of Cups in reverse. He may still have some growing up to do, or he may feel like you do, but I feel like this is somebody who's not really willing to change, is what this looks like. The Nine of Swords in reverse with the Five of Cups. I feel like this person has a lot of regrets about the past that they're not trying to think about, and you may kind of trigger that within them. Okay. Fireball Baby. Aries reading is on point. Thank you. How will Garner react if I delay seeing him? I'm focused on self right now. Let me see. How would he react if she delayed seeing him? King of Pentacles in reverse. He'd be stubborn about it. The Moon in reverse. He'd be kind of like not trusting himself, or starting to become like low key insecure about himself, um even if he doesn't tell you. I think with that 8 of Pentacles, it would cause him to work on himself though. Knight of Cups. He'll probably take action. Ooh, 10 of Swords. What's that 10 of Swords? The Fool in reverse. He may end up doing something impulsive to like get your attention, or just to a rebel without a cause in some way. And he may end up eventually ending things if he like doesn't get what he wants. Be careful that this person isn't using you with that Neptune. Illusions is your advice. Observation and work through your fears. Interesting. So if you have like a fear of holding on to this person, or a fear of what this person is going to think or whatever, it may be telling you to kind of cut through the fog and really look at this person for who they are, or for who you are, whatever the case is. But I feel like something is a bit of an illusion, and spirit could be telling you that you need to look a little closer. I also want to say that this could be somebody who could be using you for something, and I don't know what that is for, okay? But this observation card is about this crow, and he's watching the spider weave this web, and he could just eat him and call it a day, right? He could just eat him right there, but he's curious. He wants to know how to weave the web first. And with that Neptune card, it's making me feel like this is talking about an illusion. So why is he not eating you yet, so to speak? I don't mean to like breed paranoia, but that Scorpio card is giving me like a double down on that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I could obviously just be an idiot as well, so that would work. Courtney Renee, hey Violetta, what are Kevin's current feelings towards me, immediate actions towards me? I've been keeping my distance lately. Thanks, beautiful. I got you. Show me Kevin's current feelings towards Courtney. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Death in reverse, the Five of Swords. He may be playing some games to kind of try to keep you hooked in some way. He also may be playing on your specific insecurities without ever really having an intention on changing. So I feel like this is somebody who may try to purposely play on your insecurities, or he knows how to, or he thinks he does. Immediate actions towards you, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hangman in reverse. I feel like this person is being quite stubborn. I don't think this person has really the gall to commit, or necessarily the desire to. I feel like this person is super picky, maybe a little superficial even, and doesn't really have the humility to be able to put the shoe on the other foot, and understand another person's perspective, even if he pretends to. Your advice: air, bond, and prosperity lies ahead. I'm kind of feeling like this is telling you to keep your wits about you when it comes to what it is that you actually want um, in a commitment. If you have too many questions, it's usually probably not for you. If you're too confused, it's probably not for you. And I feel like this is telling you to focus on the prosperity that lies ahead. And the only way that you're going to be able to do that is by getting like real with yourself, and getting logical about what you actually want in a commitment, and then give that to yourself, and then put one foot in front of the other. Thank you so much, Courtney. Sorry, guys. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Power of the P. Hi, love. I missed you. Okay. So your help, sis. What's the 411 on Lauren from volleyball and my husband, if anything? She's married and well aware of me. What's going on between Lauren and Power of the P's husband? Distrust, arguments, fights. There was some kind of feelings here, but something is like crashing and burning for whatever reason. um Power of the P, number 2, right along with that one. Is there anything that he's keeping that I would want to be aware of currently? Thanks, hotness. Really did miss you. Oh, I miss you too. Let me see. See. I need one more for that. There's something going on mentally with him that it says he's not telling you. And it's like a lot of responsibility, or he kind of feels like he's crashing and burning, and it seems like there's a really important decision that he feels like he needs to make about either A, his physical health or his mental health, and he's having a hard time doing it. Like something that he's scared about or something like that. I slay 999, rekindle my marriage, divorce in progress, or go with a new person. What happens if I slay rekindles their marriage? Strength in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Well, it's possible to rekindle it, but I don't think that there's any like camaraderie. I think it's either A, two people trying to one up each other, or killing someone's confidence even more. Feeling aimless, feeling like we have no direction, shooting off on all cylinders and not actually aiming anywhere. It's kind of looking like that. Well, I like this. For the new person, I got the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups in reverse. You got 444. So I would look up 444, see what that means for you. Um, 4 times 3 is 12. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Communication, third house. I'm kind of saying like go out into your neighborhood, get to know your neighborhood, go online, dating apps if you're into that. I don't believe in dating apps per se. But I kind of want to say like get out there, right? Because the Four of Wands can also be like getting out there. Don't hold yourself back too much. Get out of your own head. Go out there and discover things. I feel like you're going to end up finding somebody that you'll most likely marry if that's what you want. You have square, release, and hold your vision for your advice. So there's something that you want, something that you need to keep your eye on the ball. But in order to do that, you have to kind of get over this challenge or this tension. And the way that you're going to do that is release. And I don't know how you're going to release it. I don't know if you need to go to therapy. I don't know if it's just going to take time. I don't know if you just need to get really confident and get like the fucking hottest that you've ever been. And that's going to happen. I mean, I don't know what that is for you specifically. Only you're going to know that. But that's what you need to do because there's a goal that you have in mind or a goal that you need to accomplish. And the only way you're going to be able to be doing that is by releasing whatever the tension is. Power of the P. Any advice from above? Thanks, love. Get to know yourself again. You're needing to rebuild some kind of level of confidence within yourself again, even if you need to spend time alone. But this is about you kind of backtracking, you going within. I know that is just probably you guys are so tired of hearing that in tarot. Okay, but going within and starting something new. Start something new that feeds your soul. What is that? What is that for you? You know what I mean? Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. One sec, guys. Okay. Nova Noir. Hi, V. Alexis. What are T's true feelings and intentions towards me? Thank you. You're very welcome. What are T's true feelings towards Nova? Oops. Wrong deck. The Star. The Ace of Wands. Okay. And the Three of Swords in reverse. They're overcoming some kind of pain. And I don't know if that's to do with you or something from their past, but this is somebody who feels like this is very healing for them and it's inspiring. This is somebody who has a lot of hope with you. Somebody who wants to share things with you and share their body, apparently. Intentions. The Two of Swords. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician. This person feels like they have what it takes in order to make something happen, but I feel like a scare, like this person's a little scared or avoidant because they're afraid of being taken advantage of. That's what I'm getting from that. Like they're not. House 2, protection. Interesting. This is your advice. A win-win outcome is forecast. So I don't hate this, to be completely honest with you. This is talking about, I could be talking about like protecting your finances. Maybe this person has financial debts or issues. But this is about your self-worth, self-value. This is about cherishing a connection, but first needing to cherish yourself, house 2. And I feel like there could be something. that comes of this with this full moon in Libra and when outcome is forecast. I feel like there could really be something with this. So, protect it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's super bad. At least it doesn't look like it. Thank you so much, Nova. Lynn, hi, beautiful. Thank you for everything you do. I was wondering, what should I be focusing on? Sure. Five of Wands. What's that? The Ten of Cups. There could be some kind of familial or relationship conflict that you're going through. Now, I don't know if this is an actual like external conflict that's going on between you and others, but needing to focus on either A, being more emotionally supportive or finding more emotional support by working through these like petty dramas or conflicts. And it could be that you're having some internal battles within yourself that you need to like reevaluate or focus on. Hierophant in reverse, lovers in reverse. It's telling you that you need to focus on your faith, whatever that is. I don't know if you're a Christian. I don't know if you're just a spiritualist. I don't know if you're into any of that really, but it's telling you that you need to practice that or find that foundation for yourself because you're needing to connect with higher self again. But that could be anything from like, with that Five of Wands and that Ten of Cups. It could just be like something silly, it could be something like silly between you and family members or a relationship, or it could be something more internal. Um, Smile in. What advice should I give my Aries? I heard think outside of the box. Interesting. I see the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Tell this person to be more masculine, whether they're a male or female. Don't let their emotions get the best of them. Don't let their emotions take up the room. Don't get easily triggered. Try to think with your head on straight. Try to make the right decisions. Try to be fair. Try to be logical. That's what I'm getting. Or you need to hire an advisor, okay? Or talk to somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking about. For the Aries, needs to do that. Power of the P. I've been doing my best to hold back communication with this Lauren chick. 4 years back, I already didn't trust her vibe. Perhaps I should remind her. What should Power of the P do? Really take your time considering the outcome. This is like what do you want to happen? Like what do you actually want to happen, and then think of the consequences. Right? 7 of Pentacles is like, okay, what are we investing our time and our energy into, because we have to remember that whatever we're doing in regards to that is the return that we're going to get, and thinking about what are the actual long-term outcomes that you desire. You know what I'm saying? Alexis, what's coming towards me? You already know. The High Priestess, some jealous bitch, somebody who's jealous, or somebody who's going to make you jealous. Okay. But it's like, you already know. It's telling you, the High Priestess, you already know. Queen of Wands in reverse. I see Aries and Pisces. I don't know if that matters to you. Cassie, life be kicking my butt lately. Any advice, please, ma'am? Sure. Don't believe everything you hear, is what I heard. Whether that's tarot, whether that's online, be careful of the content that you're consuming, because I don't think that you realize, or the people that you're listening to, because I don't think that you realize how much that could put you in like a jelly donut mind frame. Page of Cups, needing to get back in touch with your inner child, you know? I'm almost getting like this energy of you needing to like wash the slate clean in regards to what you believe and how you think. And I'm not really sure why I'm getting that. There could be a masculine around you that is lying about a legality, a court case, or infidelity, or King of Wands in reverse, Justice in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse is like somebody who's totally fucking lying, and they're very well aware of it. But it may also be telling you that don't worry about somebody's karma, because it could be coming towards them. But I also feel like this is more of a warning, like somebody's not being honest with you, like some kind of masculine. And the archetype that the King of Wands in reverse is like, a misogynist, or somebody who thinks that they're a fucking leader and they're not, right? It's like a douchebag. Your advice is House 9. direction. Wow. Maybe telling you to take a trip, show the world the real you. Well, this is very big picture stuff. House 9 is very big picture. This can be about you needing to learn something. This can be about you needing to venture out, you needing to see the big picture. You need to focus on God, your faith, your spirituality, travel, whatever it may be. Or it could quite literally be a legality. House 9, justice in reverse. So keep that in mind. But it's saying, like, when it comes to who you authentically are, you may be needing to wash the slate clean and not allow everybody else to get in your head about what you should think or about the kind of content that you're consuming, and almost like readjust or kind of bleach a little bit, like some mental bleach. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but something that's authentic to you. Thank you, Cassie. Zaza, hi V, what are Brian's thoughts about me? He likes the attention, maybe even wants to give you attention. But I also feel like it's not super like vulnerable. It's just like, oh, I like this. This feels good, like validation. So I don't know what that's about. Zaza, what do I need to know about Brian? I feel like this person, Two of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person's going to end up kind of frustrating you a little bit because they're not really connected to self. Or this could be somebody who feels like you don't understand them, they don't understand you, or something like that. I don't know. This person doesn't feel, I don't know if emotionally mature is the word, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Always smile, Lynn. Violetta, you are amazing. Thank you. Is my Capricorn serious about me? Should I distance myself? Is the Capricorn serious about Lynn? Damn. King of Cups. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Cups. What's that Seven of Cups about? What's that Two of Pentacles in reverse about? Is he fucking around? What should she do? Should she distance herself? So, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I feel like this person is in love with you. But with that Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Cups, I feel like this person is fighting for their life to try to make a decision on who they want. That's what this feels like. It feels like, or if it's not like options, although the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Cups can represent somebody who's juggling, okay? But this is somebody who doesn't really have a particular direction in where they're going, whether they are talking to multiple people or not. This is somebody who doesn't really know what they want, and they're fighting for their life to try to fucking figure it out. When I asked if this person is fucking around, I got the Seven of Wands in reverse. I just feel like this person's more passive in regards to what they want more than anything. It just feels like too scared to make a decision, although this person seems to be in love with you. Your advice, Temperance in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm almost like getting like a don't wait around. Because then I pulled actual advice messages with the Oracle and I got Pluto exposed and you and your loved ones are safe. I'm going to say protect your emotions because I feel like you're going to find out something. With Pluto and exposed, Pluto's already about secrets. And with that exposed card, unless you're doing something, but I feel like there's something deeper going on here. Okay. Shout out to Carmelita for the $100. Pisces 1111. Do I have anyone coming towards me in matters of love? Someone at a distance. Could be any sign, to be honest. I have Mercury and Sagittarius here, but this is Saturn. So maybe a Capricorn, maybe an Aquarius, but I'm not, it just feels like somebody at a distance, but it feels like somebody who is going to want to close the gap really fast. So I feel like it's going to be either somebody foreign or somebody at a distance. Top flight. Steph the Cancer's feels thoughts about the pass I made towards her past Sunday. She's a little hesitant for some reason, but at the same time, she like has fun around you, or she kind of likes the idea. Like she's content with where things are. But with that 4 of Wands in reverse, I feel like there's a little bit of hesitancy for some reason. And I'm not really sure why. Shout out to Power of the P twice. Ma'am. You have to stop. If you're going to sit on my lap, then sit on my lap. No, you can't do this, ma'am. She was about to unplug all my devices. Okay, let's see. Kismet Tarot. Great messages tonight. Thanks for going live. You're welcome. Can I get a career finance read? Show me career. What's going on here? Knight of Swords, King of Wands. Awesome. So to be honest with you, I usually wouldn't say something like this, being a quadruple earth placement person. But I feel like your ability to think fast or think on your feet is going to get you far. You could be doing something that's going to be pretty successful, like entrepreneurial wise. But this looks good. This looks good to me. Looks like something kind of quick is coming in or something kind of quickly is happening that's boosting your confidence. What about finance? The 9 of Wands, the 7 of Swords. I'm feeling like being a little bit careful with finances, but I feel like you're coming out on top in some way. You're being very uh responsible, I guess you could say. If you're in a relationship or something like that, I see you kind of focusing more so, not so much on finances just for yourself, but finances for like the group or for you and another person. Cosmic Sparks. Hey, Violetta, will my Virgo ex and I rekindle our relationship anytime in the near future? Thanks so much, beautiful. I got you. Show me. Will Cosmic Sparkles and their Virgo ex rekindle their relationship within the next 3 months? I don't see that happening. With the world there, this is more like closure around some kind of justice in reverse 3 of Swords situation, where somebody got fucked over, where there was like a just an injustice that was done in some way, but a decision isn't necessarily being made. It seems like there's still bad feelings or bad blood in some way. What about the 3 months after that? 3 cups. Yeah, I see that. So within the next 6 months. 3 cups, Queen of Wands, Hermit in reverse. There's Virgo. So yeah, I feel like after a time of like being alone or kind of hiding out a little bit, I do see it coming together. The advice is Chiron, mimicry, and bring love into the situation. So you know when someone's being an idiot and it's like we want to bite back or we want to be a dick back or something like that. I feel like it's somebody who's just, they have a wound of some sort, or somebody who's pretending to be healed and isn't really doing that. And while I don't feel like anybody needs to coddle anybody, I feel like you just showing compassion as opposed to like being snarky, or I mean, of course, do you, right? But I also feel like there is some healing that you probably need to do instead of pretending that you are healed or that you are healing. Okay. If that is applicable to you. Okay. If not, then listen to the other thing. All right. Thank you so much, Cosmic. Vanessa Williams, am I ever going to get the chance to redeem myself on a trust level with the Leo man, or is it just a wash? Oof. Okay. It'll be a while. 7 of Pentacles, the Emperor in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse. I think it'll be a while. It seems like with that 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles takes a while. It's like, what do I want to invest into? What do I want to do? The Emperor in reverse, he isn't really taking initiative. If anything, he more so wants to control the situation out of fear or something like that, and more so like giving love to himself or not feeling super vulnerable. But I feel like it might take a while. Okay, what's gonna happen with these two? An unavoidable trust issue. But I feel like with that Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups, but I feel like someone's going to end up making a decision to kind of come forth and offer love. So I feel like there's some kind of love. Venus is your advice, play. Your commitment is being tested. Tested to what? The Fool, taking a risk, breaking free of old patterns, of old habits, whatever it may be. But this is like about self-worth, self-value, self-love, needing to do that, needing to um be a little bit more lighthearted when it comes to things and needing to take care of yourself as well. And as far as like your commitment being tested, you're needing to break free of some old habit or some old way of doing something is what I want to say. Like needing to trust the process as well. Deborah Kurtz, will ex Aries be backlash? Will be back or with somebody else? Is the Aries coming back to Deborah? Two of Cups in the Chariot. I feel like this person is most likely pretty determined to talk to you, to come back around to you. It seems like this person is in love with you or is emotionally driven towards you. What about with somebody else? I don't think so. Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Even if this person does get with somebody else, I feel like they're going to walk away because they feel like it's not worth it. Thank you, Deborah. Anna Banana. Hi, V. What's the positive coming towards me? Thank you. If you've been feeling a little lackluster or feeling like you've been overworked in some way, I kind of feel like that's over. This could also be if you haven't had a job and you're looking, I feel like you'll find one. But other than that, I feel like you're going to have time to kind of relax and take care of yourself pretty soon. Yeah, get yourself out of a disappointing situation where you feel a little lackluster, like I said, Four of Cups in reverse. You're kind of getting out of that. It's like you're finally getting some kind of opportunity that's where maybe you've been feeling a little downtrodden, a little like, oh God, like none of this is appeasing to me. I feel like you're going to come out of that. The Hangman. Yeah, you're going to be able to relax. The Hangman, Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're going to end up being able to, is what I want to say, put space between you and other people. But I feel like it's something that you're going to want. Once again, the Hangman, 12th house, resting, relaxing. I just said this. I feel like you're going to have time to rest and relax and recuperate. Okay. I don't know if you have any transits going through your 12th house right now, but I don't know. That's what it looks like. So I don't know what that means. Maybe you're going to go on vacation. I don't know. But looks good to me. I'm a Taurus rising, Taurus moon, so I'm a lazy little bitch. Okay. Vanessa Williams, does Leo realize he hurt my feelings? That 10 of Pentacles in reverse showed up again. Yes, he knows it. Yes, he knows. But I feel like his ego's in the way. And that 10 of Pentacles in reverse has showed up twice for him now. Oh, well, it's not going to work out anyway. It's just we're prolonging the inevitable, or I don't know, something like that. But he's still conflicted. It's like he wants to move on from some kind of conflict or some drama or something. Madison Davis. How does Jack feel about me? Thanks, V. I got you. Ooh. Ooh. The Tower, the Judgment in reverse. Either he was too quick to make a decision, or something caused conflict because somebody felt misjudged, or there's something that's happening that feels very like confrontational, or it feels like a lot in some way. Maybe somebody's avoiding accountability or something, or somebody is being forced to make a decision about something. I won't lie though, Madison, that was a lot of intense energy. Fireball Baby, you keep saying there's something he wants to take from me. What could it be? What does he want to take from Fireball Baby? Money, your self-worth, self-value. He may be jealous of you. He may want to just possess you. Some people just want your energy. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. But that reversed earth energy has showed up twice for him now. Which can be a very like, I care about status. I care about how this makes me look. I care too much about money, superficiality, blah, 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 blah. It's almost like he wants you obsessed with him. Five of Swords, Ace of Wands. Wants you obsessed with him. Hierophant in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. Wants you feeling a little insecure. Wants you a little jealous, maybe. I don't feel like he's trying to take your sanity, but I feel like he's trying to possess you or something. He definitely wants sex. I know that much. But he may want you to be a little naive. That's really weird. I know that's a really weird answer. Men are weird. Vanessa, hey, beautiful V. The Virgo is in and out, so I walked away. What does he want from me in our connection? He wants a conversation, but I don't feel like he's willing to do the work. I think he's just feels like you're pissed at him for whatever reason. He thinks you're sexy, but he feels insecure around it. He's not willing to do the work. There's 3 pages here. I feel like these pages are him. I feel like he's just watching you. I think that he also feels like you're too good for him. And I think that he also feels like you're very matter of fact about what you said or when you said it or how you said it or whatever. And there could be this sense of him kind of manipulating the situation by either A, pulling away, or him just not feeling secure enough in order to put in the effort because he feels like you are this, the Empress. Your advice, house 7, nature, and you are good enough. So this is like saying, like, don't allow this person, this relationship or this connection to make you feel less than. This may be also telling you that you need to spend more time out in nature, get away from the electronics, get away from the dating apps, get away from the guys or whatever the case, because you may come to some kind of realizations or something like that. But it's saying that you're only going to get what you deserve when you stop accepting less than you deserve. Thank you, Vanessa. Hillary, no contact with N. Will he come forward and apologize? Is he talking to the woman who gave him her number at the gym? Will he come forward and apologize to Hillary? I don't feel like he's focused on that with that 7 of Cups. I feel like he's living in delusional land where he like doesn't think he did anything wrong or doesn't want to look at it, or he may come around for sex, but I don't see, not until he gets out of Deluluville. Is he talking to the woman who gave him her number at the gym? Give me one more for that. Mm, I feel like he's holding back a little bit with that. But there's something that would feed his ego about that for some reason. But I feel like he's holding back and doing that, although he may be attracted to that person. Hillary, ends current feelings and intentions. Feelings towards Hillary? The Knight of Pentacles, taking it really slow, like at a fucking snail's pace. Like he's taking action, but it's at a snail's pace, like really slow. Like he feels like he needs to for some reason. Intentions? The 2 of Wands in reverse. He doesn't really have any. He's not going to make like a definitive decision or do something different than he's done before. If anything, he's staying in his comfort zone. That's why he's taking so fucking long. Pisces 1111. What's Jay the Sag intentions with me? To do the work, to make the right decision, to do the right thing, to complete something. Empress of Alchemy. My name is Sarah. What can I expect to come for me in love? Thanks, beautiful girl. If you lived in New Orleans, I'd make you my bestie. Oh my God, I would absolutely fucking love that. Are you kidding me? Like, please get me out of here. I wanted to go to New Orleans because I love Theo Vaughn. I don't know if you know who Theo Vaughn is. Oh my God, he's so fucking funny, but he's from there, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so I'll definitely let you know if I ever go. What can I expect to come for me in love? Be careful of like 4 of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Swords, the moon. Be careful of going out before you're ready or putting yourself out there before you're really ready. I feel like there's something that you're still overcoming. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's your own self-sabotaging behaviors. I don't know if it's you have trouble trusting yourself because you ignored red flags in relationships and now you're trying to rebuild the relationship with yourself. I don't know what it is, but it feels like more so you're going through a very internal process in the near future. Like you're really like there are some things that have stressed you out. Be careful of like physical issues, okay? Or issues with your feet maybe. But I want to say be careful with more so like mental stress because it feels like you're going through it a little bit, but like it's something that you're finally going to be able to release. So maybe therapy, maybe physical therapy, I'm not really sure. Give me one more. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, and then I feel like all will be well. That with that Wheel of Fortune though, I think that you may meet somebody while traveling, or you could meet a Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, uh, or Leo. But that Wheel of Fortune to me is you just kind of letting go of control, and things are gonna turn in your favor at some point, but it's only after you take care of this. Because then after that, it's like all's fair. That's what that looks like to me. That's when something will come in for you, and it'll be something that blesses you. Musid, should I move on from the Leo for good? If not, what's my best strategy moving forward? If so, how do I get him out of my system? Should I move on from the Leo for good? I would say yes with the star there, the 7 of Wands, the High Priestess. This is telling me that there's something that you're needing to maintain, and it almost feels like you're a light. I kind of feel like this is somebody who's taking your light subconsciously, unconsciously, dimming your shine, throwing shade. I don't know, even if it's not on a um, conscious level. And I feel like it's inhibiting your full potential, or this person is inhibiting your full potential. And I feel like this is something that you need to, I don't want to say fight against, but kind of defend against, something that you need to protect. If so, how do I get him out of my system? You ever get to a point when you look at someone and you're like, wow, I don't know what I ever saw in you? Whatever you need to do to get to that point, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, you need to do that. Now, the 8 of Pentacles can represent somebody who keeps doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, or they're just clocking in and doing their thing and they're just like a fucking robot. I'm almost feeling like you need to do something different than what you've been doing when it comes to health, workouts, routine, your day to day. Switch it up somehow. I don't know, maybe you have a very specific routine that you've been doing and you need to incorporate like speed dating, or you need to incorporate workouts, or you need to go to a writing class or something. And for some reason, it's telling you to do that. Seek counsel from others or from family members. Your advice: conjunction, sacred space, meditate, and contemplate. Love that. So, I mean, this is like you coming together with you, creating your own sense of personal space. Because didn't I tell you that I felt like this person is dimming your shine? And I feel like that is true. And I feel like you're needing to protect that. And with this new moon in Pisces energy right here, this is like you needing to maybe get a little bit creative, needing to spend more time with yourself, needing to rehash this relationship that you have with yourself, rebuild it, whatever it is, by creating that space for yourself to be able to be your most authentic, most vulnerable, most creative, most sensitive, most compassionate self. And I feel like some alone time is also going to do you wonders, as well as a switch up of your routine and your day to day. Aditi, hi V, I'm currently dating Navitesh Narang. What are his thoughts for me? Is he a serious person for marriage? Anything that you see? Sure. What are his thoughts for Aditi or towards Aditi? King Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. I feel like he might just be not very emotionally mature. He may blame a lot of people for his problems, or the type to blame his own issues on everybody else. So just like be cautious of that. Um, but I don't, there's not like a, and sometimes these emotional connections can grow over time, but I'm not seeing like an emotional attachment per se. Is he a serious person for marriage towards Aditi? The Death card and the 5 of Cups in reverse. Ugh. God, I feel like I always have bad news for you. I'm so sorry. I don't think so. I feel like he needs to make a lot of changes, and there's still like old patterns that he has from the past that he hasn't changed. So, thank you, Aditi. Sorry. Power of the P. Last night I misplaced my wallet. I'm pretty sure it's in my house somewhere. Might the cards give me a tip to where to look, possibly? God. The Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Did somebody steal it? No, I'm just kidding. King of Pentacles in reverse could be somebody who like takes your money or uses you for money. Is it near like a change jar or around like a masculine's 3D items? You know what I'm saying? Like a masculine energy's 3D items. Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting like change, like coin change. Ace of Pentacles. The 3D opportunity. I don't know, dude. I hope I hope that helped. I hope that helped. Rach, how can I stop attracting passive women who give me the silent treatment to get the upper hand? Please help me shut the door on these bozos. Stop giving them attention when they come back. That's what I did. You know. But you have to follow through with it, you know. You got to make them sweat a little bit if they're treating you that way. You know, like if they're coming back after treating you that way, because the silent treatment is abuse. I can understand if somebody wants space, sure. But if somebody is straight up giving you like the silent treatment for real, that's abuse, right? So you have to not respond to the abuse. And what I mean by that is like don't give it attention, cuz if you're rewarding them for bad behavior, the bad behavior is going to continue. People are like children. They never grow up. So stop answering. You know, and if you still want to answer, right? They should jump through hoops to be able to get you. You know what I mean? To be honest. Fireball baby, would he be open to be consistent but only twice a month so the obsession is controlled? Would he be open to be consistent but only twice a month so this obsession is controlled? Would he be open to this? I feel like he would sweat it. Nine of Swords. I feel like he would like sweat it a bit. Sweat you. I feel like you'd be this Queen of Pentacles. He'd sweat you. The Devil. The Obsession. No, I don't think that I would be. I think he would just want more. The Devil and the Knight of Wands. Like, come on. No, I don't think that would work. He may say that he's down for that, but I think he would push for more. Power of the P. And thank you very much. My Gemini lost respect. We've been together for years. Advice as for how to snap him back, or is it worth it even? Advice on how to snap him back? The Six of Cups. Nostalgia. Nostalgic. Oh, I remember when we did this. Oh my God, remember this picture? Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Being sweet. Being lovey-dovey, you know. Is it worth it? You might be waiting a while, you know. It'll take some time. You got to have like a plan. But something about nostalgia or reminding him that you're a fucking gift in his life, you know, however you got to do that. L, hey V, what do other people that I know think of me? Thank you. You're welcome. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician. They feel like they feel like you're somebody who has the ability to get out of anything. They feel like you're very talented, gifted, skilled. You have a lot of abilities. You have everything that you need to make shit happen, you know, and to get out of negative issues in your life. Martha, hi, is this marriage going to work out? She's a Pisces and lives in another country. I'm a Libra. Is this marriage going to work out between Martha and this Pisces? Yeah, I think it will. Three of Pentacles, Temperance, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Give me one more. Yeah, I think it will, but be careful of somebody using another person for money. Okay. But I think that you guys could get along very well. I think it would be a big risk. It would be a big risk, especially if somebody's using another person for money. Okay, or using, but it could just be that somebody's a little dependent on another person as well. Okay, so and that happens in marriages. But I think that you guys would have some good camaraderie. I think that you guys would be content with the marriage. Give me one more on that King of Pentacles in reverse. Six. Yeah, careful somebody stealing money or taking money from somebody. I'd be careful with that because all may seem all well and good, and then it's like, not really. So just be cautious with that. All right, you guys, I got to get the hell out of here. I am so freaking tired. I love all of you. Rick, Lori, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Dragons, I love you guys to the moon and back, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.